team is here. You could,
Welcome to the Board of Adjustments meeting today on August 24th, 2010. I'm going to call the meeting to order. Roll call of members. My name is Brad Walker, Chairman. I'm present. Mr. Jim Cecil, Vice Chairman.
Present.
Ms. Kathy Desadier.
Present.
Mr. Tyler Glue, not present. Mr. Bill Lee.
Present.
Mr. Stephen McGowan.
present.
All right. Next is opening up public comment period. If you have anything to say about the board, please come forward and state your issues or anything like that. If you're here on an agenda item, each agenda item gets its own public comment period. So if anybody's got anything to say, please come forward. Nobody rushing up, so we're going to go ahead and close public comment period. Next, do I hear a motion for the minutes?
I move we accept the minutes as corrected.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Bill Lee to accept the minutes, amended minutes, seconded by Mr. Steve McGowan. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Oh, I abstained. I
Abstain.
wasn't here.
Oh, they weren't
We
there.
weren't here.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, do you want us to just
can
say
still vote.
okay?
No, we
Okay,
can still-
Okay.
You're going to make me
Yes.
vote on a tie of the minutes?
Okay.
Sure. And
Motion
that
passes for the acceptance of the minutes. Do I have a motion for the written decisions?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Steve McGowan,
Second.
second by Mr. Bill Lee. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Motion passes.
I think they've got it now.
All right. Now we go to the zoning review ID, 2101.10, track 3, for the Alcus Realty Company, LLC, located on the north side of LA Highway 429, approximately 650 west of Buxton Road. Please come forward. Anybody here to represent that realty company? Please sign in and then state your hardship and what you're trying to do.
Where do I sign in? We have a 4-acre piece of land that we would like to divide into 4 lots. And if we divide it into 4 lots, each frontage would be 95.5 feet instead of 100 feet. And that's what we're trying to do. We would like to make 4 lots.
Okay. Does the board have any questions?
Well, I have a question because on the variance request, it says it's 3.43 feet. And if they're 95.5, then he needs 4.5. So,
It's 96.57.
Okay.
It's measured at the building line.
all right, so if we give him the 3.43, he's going to be okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's what I want to make sure.
So,
Questions from the board?
if you divided this to 3 lots instead of 4, then you wouldn't need a variance, is that,
That's correct.
that's good, okay.
I move we,
Oh, I have to open public hearing. Any other
Okay.
questions? Okay, if you just give me a second, I need to open it up public hearing. If anybody has anything to say for or against this proposal, please come up, sign in, and state whether you're for or against it. Anybody? Okay, I'm closing public hearing. Do I hear any discussion or motion?
I'm going to make a motion that we approve as written. It's got minimal impact on any surrounding properties.
I second the motion.
A motion by Kathy, second by Jim Cecil, to approve as written. All those in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Motion approved. All right. Next zoning review ID, 2102.10, Lot 1-B of the Lawrence Landry property for Danny and Iris Landry, located on the north side of T-Nome, approximately 300 feet west of Highway 1 South. Anybody here to represent that variance? Please sign in and state your hardship and what you're trying to do.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to see if I can get a variance for my son to put a mobile home on the west end of Lot 1B. That's where my residence is.
Okay. Do I have any questions from the board?
Okay, your son's gonna put a mobile home there. Does he have a time span that he's planning on doing it? Will this be a permanent move to the property for him?
Well, at this point, no, it's not a permanent plan. You
Okay,
know, he's wanting to purchase a home and his own property.
okay,
But the way economy is and things are tight, so he's just trying to get something to say it's his own.
okay. And would you be acceptable if we were to approve this, but under the conditions that if your son moves out, it not be turned into a rental property?
Definitely.
Okay.
It's not gonna be a rental property.
Well, where's he currently living now? Don't give me the address,
Excuse
don't give
me?
me a phone number, just, where's he currently living now?
He's living with me now,
So he's living in your home, your residence?
right.
Okay,
Oh, okay. Same lot, okay.
same one.
Any other questions?
Do you have any problems with utilities or sewage in putting in the new mobile home?
Well, we plan to put another treatment plant. I have one now, but
Okay.
from what I understand, it's not gonna be suitable.
Another MODED?
Right.
Okay.
All right. I need to open it up for public comment period. Anybody else in the audience want to say anything for or against this? Please come forward. There's only one other person in there.
I think he's the next one.
All right. Closing public hearing. Does anybody have any comments, concerns, motions?
I do have a concern. Ms. Kathy has already touched on it. First of all, no rental property. Well, that's a given. And second of all, even though we're not involved in the what goes on with the sewer system, you know, I don't like iffy things. I don't like, well, we plan to do this or we plan to do that. He still falls under the rules and regulations that he has to have a permit and
Yep.
go through the permitting process. Okay, we'll make sure we're not bypassing anything.
And he doesn't even go through them. He goes through DEQ.
I know.
Well, no, but in sewer, he goes through them. So,
Right.
so does that mean you go motion or you just
I'm
talk?
going to make a motion that we approve this as written.
Well, do you want to put
No.
the stipulation?
Well, your
of rental
stipulation
With
that
stipulation.
once his son does move out, then this has to be removed from his property and not become a rental residence. Is that acceptable for you, sir?
Definitely. It won't be no rental.
I second that.
Second.
Okay.
All right. Got a motion by Mr. Jim Cecil, second by Ms. Kathy to approve with the stipulation that if the son is no longer on the residence has to be removed from the property. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion approved. All right. Last variance, zoning variance ID 2103.10, lot C8A for Jeremy Brock, located on the south side of LA Highway 42, approximately 1,600 feet of East Manchac Point Road. Anybody here to represent that? Come sign in and tell us what you're trying to do and state your hardship. It's kind of quiet tonight. Maybe video needs to input some music in between the dead spot. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm Jeremy Brock. I currently just bought the piece of property that you stated. And there's currently a mobile home that my uncle lives in now at the back of the piece of property. And he's been there for 20 years when my father purchased the property. But now that I've just purchased the land, I want to move my mother into a mobile home. And I'm here for that. I know my mother can be, but the problem was my uncle, you know, he's been there for 20 years.
Okay.
Currently, you say your uncle currently resides there.
Yes,
You plan to move your mother in another mobile home
Correct.
on this piece of property.
Yes, sir.
And only those 2 mobile homes will be on that property.
Correct. And the house that's
his.
currently,
Okay,
And your house.
You have a house.
Yes.
And then there's gonna, there's one existing mobile home.
Correct.
And you're proposing a mobile home for your mother.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you have 2.75 acres.
Correct.
Okay.
2.88.
On the sheet, it says 2.75.
Okay.
What's correct, Lance?
I have a question for staff.
According to the survey, it's 2.88.
Okay, so he's .12 away from, he
Yeah,
could have
yeah.
subdivided this into
Yeah,
3
there's some
lots.
issues with some frontage and those type of things, but yes. yes.
Right.
Okay.
Now, Lance, we're putting 3 houses on this lot?
On
Yeah, it would
3
be,
acres.
this would bring it up to 3, yes,
Almost
sir.
3 acres.
It's almost 3 acres.
Yeah, it's almost
That's not
3
a
acres.
secondary resident. Is that still classified as a secondary resident?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
His
Yes.
mother is, but not the
Yeah.
uncle.
Right.
Right.
That's
Yeah, but
the
that's the third
plot.
residence, not secondary.
As long as your density is met, you can put and its immediate family members, you can put as many secondary residences as you want.
What is the zoning district here?
It's RM,
Okay,
yes, sir. So it'd be 3 units per acre.
it was blank on
So
it.
this is 3 units per almost 3 acres.
3 acres.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so-
Correct.
Okay. Any other questions?
Just, are you okay with sewage and utilities?
I am going to have a second MODAD put in, and I am going to have a second meter pole put in for my mother.
Okay.
Public hearing.
All right, need to open up officially for public hearing. Anybody that wants to come forward, please come forward. For those that can't see on the TV, there is nobody else in the audience to come forward. So we're going to go ahead and close public hearing. Do I hear a motion or comments, concerns?
Again, I'm gonna make a motion to approve this, as written. I think that in this particular case, we had talked about, not becoming rental property. Again, I'm gonna restate that, saying that in this motion, if your mother moves, then that
Or the
partic-
uncle.
Or the uncle, then that particular cannot become rental property.
Correct.
Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's my
Hear a
motion.
second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Bill Lee. Got a motion to approve the variance with the stipulation that no unit can become a rental property on that piece of property. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, motion approved. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Any old business? You want to drag it out a little bit? Jim will do a song and dance for y'all at the end of the show.
I'm just surprised, we could have beat the record really tonight if you hadn't have been so slow at opening public hearings.
Oh, I see. I'm slow now.
Motion to adjourn.
Do I hear a motion to adjourn second?
Second.
All right. Motion adjourned by Mr. Steve McGowan, second by
No.
Mr. Bill Lee. All those in favor to adjourn?
Aye.